Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's everything you need to know as you jumpstart your day. I'm Diego Castro. President Bongbong Marcos supports a review of the rice tariffication law, according to one agriculture official. The DA Assistant Secretary Rex Estoperas told the Philippine Star that the president emphasized the need to empower the National Food Authority. The rice tariffication law stripped the NFA of regulatory roles such as import licensing and warehouse inspections. The RTL also changed rice inventory requirements for the private sector from 60 days to 81 days and for the NFA from 30 to just 9 days. Importers, meanwhile, are required to pay 35% tariff, a percentage of which is appropriated to the rice industry's development. According to Estoperas, a recommendation for RTL amendments will be sent to Marcos Jr., who concurrently heads the DA. One food scientist believes that it's time for Filipinos to look for rice alternatives, like a rice-corn blend. This comes after Trade Secretary Alfredo Pascual suggested a diet change to combat rice prices. UP Los Baños Institute of Plant Breeding Research consultant Art Salazar told the big story that the rice-corn blend is cheaper than rice. He added that supplementing rice supply with corn could greatly help the country's food self-sufficiency. Salazar also noted that corn is healthier and easier to produce than rice.
The percentage of Filipinos eating corn as food, corn grits, we call it corn grits, is only about it's less than 10%. So if we could only increase it to 10 or 20 to 20%, then we need not be afraid of losing import window because we have corn. Corn is easier to produce than rice. It does not need irrigation. Corn is rain-fed, no? And it's also physiologically more efficient. So mas mura siyang produce.
The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources defends the government's decision to import fish. BFAR spokesperson Nazario Briguera said this will prevent supply shortage during the closed fishing season from October to December. During that time, catching particular fish species is prohibited for reproduction. Briguera added that imports will also ensure stable prices of fish products in markets, following the law of supply and demand. The Agriculture Department earlier approved the importation of 35,000 metric tons of fish. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Diego Castro. The Education Department assumes authority over 14 schools caught between the Makati-Taguig turf dispute. The DepEd issued Order Number 23, putting the affected EMBO schools under the direct supervision of Secretary Sara Duterte. A transition committee will also be formed to help with the turnover of the schools of Taguig City. The schools under DepEd's temporary supervision include Makati Science High School, Comembo Elementary School, Rizal Elementary School, Pembo Elementary School, and Benigno Ninoy S. Aquino High School, among others. In a statement, Makati City Mayor Abby Binay said she welcomes the DepEd's decision to step in. She added that they are ready to work wholeheartedly with the transition team. Taguig City likewise welcomed this move by the DepEd, saying it should put an end to the issue on the need for a writ of execution. The city's government said it will allow all parties to move forward for the benefit of the community. Taguig also welcomed Mayor Binay's statement on the transition, saying it would allow the land dispute to be resolved without the need for relitigation. Aside from jeepneys, UV Express and provincial buses are now eyeing their own fare increase. This comes on the back of continuous increase in the prices of fuel products, with the cheapest diesel now at around 60 pesos per liter in Metro Manila. If that reaches 65 pesos, the UV Express National Alliance of the Philippines might be forced to request a 2 peso fare hike per kilometer. Meanwhile, the Association of Provincial Buses is assessing the cost parameters to see how much fare increase they will request. In weather, the southwest monsoon or habagat continues to affect some parts of the country. Scattered rains are expected over western and central Visayas, Zamboanga, northern Mindanao, Caraga, Palawan, and southern Leyte. Over in Luzon, hot weather conditions is expected to persist, but isolated rains are still possible due to habagat and localized thunderstorms. Batanes, meanwhile, is expected to experience rains due to the trough of a low-pressure area near Japan, which is not expected to develop into a cyclone. And that's it for this hour. Join us again at 9 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. I am Diego Castro. We are One News. The FIBA World Cup starts on August 24. Support Gilas, support Team Pilipinas. Watch, buy tickets to the biggest sports event of the year.